Artists from the world of music battled it out at this year's Red Bull Culture Clash, where 4 genres of music competed against each other on one stage. But with just a few days to go till voters hit the ballot boxes, there's another kind of battle on everyone's lips.
EU referendum. Are you in or you're out?
Well, we're getting political.
I'm really split because there's good reasons to leave, but then there's great reasons to stay.
We've just heard it from someone who has an agenda. You know what I mean? I need to hear it from someone who's not on either side, who can just tell you the realness.
When there's people controlling the country, no matter what me and you think, it's going to be their decision in the end.
Have you got what it takes to be BBL? Look after your family.
Big Nasty, a grime heavyweight, isn't one to hold back on his opinions.
When you think of Great Britain, you wouldn't think of me, would you? Fat black kid bunning ganjas. You get what I mean? That's not what you'd see as Great Britain, but this is Great Britain.
He's throwing his support behind Britain's membership of the European Union.
In my life, in its 30 years of me living, I've come across all sets of walks of life. I've been saved by a Philippine nurse. So I don't vote that we should be out, I vote that we should be in. But I do think that immigration laws need to be tighter. People from England should be able to get a council place. Do you get what I mean? Like, should be able to get a roof over their head. Like, they should be able to get into a primary school.
An associate of Big Nasty's record label, Jason Featherstone, works with young people caught up in violence and gang culture and says the benefits of the status quo aren't reaching the disenfranchised youth.
You've got a society of young people all over the UK that feel totally disconnected from the state. The main thing with the Brexit is it will invigorate and start and fire up a more UK-focused approach. And I think this change in thinking is the most important thing for the UK right now. If we can redirect some of the funding that we're paying to the EU and focus on building the UK back up again.
Back at the Sound Clash, radio DJ Mr. Jam is hoping the masses will make their voices heard via the ballot boxes.
I believe in my position as someone who's an influencer, I want to influence people to make their voice heard. I don't want to influence anybody else's voice. I want them to show and shout what they believe in. And if I say what I'm going to do, that's me influencing somebody else's voice. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that people are voting, but I don't want to tell them how to vote.
Very important.
That's not my job.
Very important to vote then.
It's very important to make your voice heard, absolutely. You can't be upset with the system if you're not doing your own little thing to make sure that the system is doing the best thing that it can for you.
Here, the winners were chosen by who received the loudest cheers. But as polling stations fill up later this week, it's the most votes that will decide where we stand in Europe as the EU referendum takes centre stage.